Welcome, World Wrestling Digital Federation fans, to the WWDF and our next big match.
From Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 267 pounds,
Ken Patera, the Olympian bronze, the powerlifting gold medalist. Here he comes down to the ring area, one of our strongest superstars in the WWDF, Ken Patera, and this match will be worth 20 attribute points. That's right, the winner will get 20 attribute points added to their career, where the other one will lose. And this man has a lot to say about who's the strongest digital wrestler here in the WWDF. Mark Henry, and you can see here that he is coming down to the ring, and the fans are letting them hear about it. And look at Mark Henry. And Mark Henry, why did he do that? Scare that little kid right down the ramp there? That is uncalled for, Mark Henry. That's ridiculous. Give me a break, will you? Give me a break, Mark Henry. Well, hopefully Ken Patera puts Mark Henry in his place here. The two strongest individuals facing off here tonight. And this match will determine a lot, because 20 attribute points. Why don't you put down there? Give me a comment. Who's going to win this matchup? Mark Henry, Ken Patera. 20 attribute points here. Guys, nothing's predetermined, and wins and losses do matter here in the WWDF. Unlike other wrestling places, these superstars battle for their wins, and they battle for their points. And you see the strength of Mark Henry right off the bat, throwing Ken Patera right over his head there. And now Mark Henry stepping over him like a bridge. And now the wind is knocked out. Referee out of sorts there. Wasn't anticipating that quick pin by Mark Henry. And now Mark Henry up against the corner turnbuckle and throws him down. And Mark Henry's strength is in complete display here in the WWDF. And some disrespect there by Mark Henry. But Ken Patera able to catch that boot that Mark Henry was just kicking at him. And now Mark Henry trying to stop some of this momentum by Ken Patera. And Ken Patera pretty upset how this match has started off. But Mark Henry down to one knee as Ken Patera with that fist blow. And now up, over, and down goes Ken Patera. And Ken Patera in all kinds of trouble. Mark Henry, the winner of the Royal Rumble. And yes, Mark Henry going for a pin. 1, 2, and a big 2 count there. Ken Patera in trouble early in this matchup. Mark Henry, Ken Patera, smart veteran move there to roll out of harm's way. And now tries to catch Mark Henry coming out of the ring, and does. And now Ken Patera trying to get some momentum and some offense in this matchup. But Mark Henry again showing the strength, but Ken Patera able to slide down and take the hamstrings out of big Mark Henry. Chop after chop we go. And now Mark Henry again. Is he going up against that barricade? Mark Henry, don't do it, Henry. And he does. Mark Henry really making Ken Patera pay. And now Mark Henry had enough. He's heard all the talk in the locker room. The Royal Rumble winner. And now Ken Patera squeezing the air out of Mark Henry. Has him locked into that bear. And look at this. Just like that, Ken Patera squeezing. And now Mark Henry breaks the hold. Fortunately for Mark Henry. Could have been in trouble there. Squeeze. And now the big knee lift. The big chop takes Mark Henry down. The strength of both of these digital wrestlers on display. And one of them will gain 20 attributes in this matchup here, and the other one will suffer a large loss. And when I mean large, I mean both of these guys are some of the largest. And there's that tomahawk slam right there, two-fisted, right across the back neck area. Is Patera setting them up there? Yeah, goes inside. Beautiful. Shoulders down, one count, Mark Henry. A lot more to give here in this match by both of these competitors, and that's what you get here in the WWDF. Again, a second time, Mark Henry trying to break this hold quicker. Cannot break this hold. This could do it. This could do it. If Mark Henry can't break the hold here, one more time, and finally is able to connect. And now, looks like Ken Patera was knocked out there, right up against the temple area, but able to kick out there. And now Henry up and over. Again, the strength you see of Mark Henry. Mark Henry, a lot more strength in this matchup against Ken Patera, but Ken Patera with two big bear hugs in this match. And now, Mark Henry, the world's strongest slam. Can it be coming? No. Giving Ken Patera a little taste of his own medicine, his own bear hug. And that could do it. That is it. That is it, wrestling fans. Once Mark Henry puts those vice-like grips around those rib cage and stuff, you cannot even breathe. The ribs are pressing on the diaphragm, trying to elbow his way out. Elbow again. And able to break both of these superstars with bear hugs. Showing the strength. Referee, one count again. Ken Patera, I don't think, has even got to the count of two yet, putting Mark Henry down. But a bear hug by both of these individuals. And now, yes, Ken Patera hits a nice DDT. And now Ken Patera going up to the top rope. 20 points on the line and connects there big time. Shoulders down, leg lock. 1, 2. And a kick out by Mark Henry. Both superstars able to connect with big hits, and you see the precision by Ken Patera. Elbow, setting them up, stalking them like a shark does its prey. Big kick to the gut. Gonna stretch him out, up and down. Yes, that should do it. Referee there. 1, 2. And a kick out hanging on by a thread. Just gets the shoulder up, does Mark Henry in this match. Unbelievable events here. Both superstars giving everything they have. How much strength do they have left? Even being the two strongest individuals in the WWDF. Everything on the line. This could do it here, wrestling fans. Ken Patera up to the top. Henry laid out. Comes down hard. Misjudges. Too far away. Waited too long. Mark Henry able to get out of harm's way there. Big boot. And again, the disrespect shown. Using. And now, 1, 2. And a kick out by Patera there. Both of these superstars giving everything they can, knowing what's on the line here. 20 attribute points. And now the world's strongest slam. Down he goes. Count to 5. 1, 2. And another kick out. Are you kidding me? And the veteran Ken Patera rolls out to try to recover a little bit. And Ken Patera in all kinds of trouble. Mark Henry stalking him. Getting him up. And now Henry up, but Patera able to slide down and reverse that. Again, another reverse. Outside the ring we go. And this is a very dangerous time for both of these digital wrestlers. Nothing predetermined here, all simulated based on their careers of the past, title matches, main events, and how they're doing now. And on the floor, yes, over the top and on his back. There is no give here. On this arena floor, Mark Henry taking it to Ken Patera. Ken Patera in trouble, the count on. And now Mark Henry throws him across the ring. Mark Henry into the ring area. And will we have a 10 count? And no, Mark Henry breaks the count here, looking to put Ken Patera away. Both superstars up. Ken Patera, Henry, waiting for him to get in a match. Want to finish this match mano to mano, strength on strength. And now both shoulder blocks there. And now Ken Patera catches Mark Henry. And Ken Patera just like that. 1, 2, and a big kick out. One of these superstars are one big move away from winning this matchup. Everything on the line, and Ken Patera catches him there with a nice, and now Ken Patera setting him up there. Really gets him in the inside of the knee area, and now setting him up and down. That is it. That is it. 1, 2. And are you kidding me? The match goes on. Look at Henry, barely even a move. What is Patera going? Again, high risk, high flying move. Calling Henry to get up, Henry, and comes down, and you heard that all the way up into the rafters there. That two-fisted jam right on Henry's face, right on the skull. And now he's giving him a little bit of a neck adjustment there, a nice chiropractor, and slams the head down. There's some whiplash in that. Ken Patera missing wildly. Mark Henry now setting Ken Patera up like a shark, waiting to make his move. And there it is, the strongest slam. Count to 5. 1, 2. And a kick out by Ken Patera. What are keeping these superstars going here? Up and over the top rope. Ken Patera quickly. Mark Henry trying to recover here. Fisticuffs are breaking out again. A big DDT move, and Henry knew what was coming. Out of harm's way. Ken Patera up to the top. Ken Patera, are you kidding me? Calling for Henry to get up from the bottom and connects. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? Turn out the lights. Henry is hurt, and Henry is hurt bad. And now Ken Patera outside the ring here. Really wrenching on that back there. A Boston Crab there. A sharpshooter. Henry really getting some damage done. Look at this. How long can Ken Patera hold this? Unreal. Really taking a toll. We're at a 4 count outside the ring area. Into the ring post. Ken Patera goes again with some more force. Mark Henry back into the ring. Look at him stagger into the ring, trying to get some recovery. Ken Patera still not able to make it to his feet. Slamming into those ring posts really took its toll. Up against the barricade. What has Mark Henry got planned? Using that barricade as a weapon there. Mark Henry using that as a weapon there. And now a nice knee breaker. And now wrenching the back. Look at him stretch it out. Look at the determination. And just flings him down there to the mat area. Ken Patera needs to get some kind of stuff going. Here he comes. Outside the area, the match continues back and forth. We're to a 6 count. Ken Patera needs to get back into the ring area. Can win this match with the count out. And there it is. That should do it. All Ken Patera has to do is get back into the ring. And into the steps. Does Mark Henry go? That should do it. Mark Henry, look at this, dazed and confused. Ken Patera going to pick up the victory by count out. All he's got to do is stay in the room, and that is it. By count out, and there will be some controversy here. Winning this match by a count out. Ken Patera says, I just beat you, the world's strongest man. And Ken Patera, somebody to be reckoned with. Guys, give us that subscribe, give us that like, leave a comment.